Humans have come a long way from the times when warriors clashed using swords and spears, giving birth to one legend after another. All thanks to historical science, these ancient battles did not go unsung. Rather, the archaeologist has worked to their teeth, trying to uncover astonishing artifacts, giving away powerful details of some of the most historic battles ever fought. Each of these artifacts delivered a fascinating story related to a war. So, it is safe to say that these 5 unexplained ancient battle artifacts have managed to confuse the experts for years, leaving us shrouded in mystery. So hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications bell, and let's hop right in. Number 1, meteor arrows. The lands of Switzerland were struck in the 18th century when a unique arrowhead was discovered. Initially, it appeared just like a regular one embedded in a shaft for its usage, but the scientific discoveries associated with it blew everyone's minds. Modern technology like gamma rays and X-rays were used just to find out that it contained a unique 26 isotope of aluminium, which is extremely rare on Earth. What followed was even more shocking. It was later concluded that the error was made out of a meteor that hit Estonia around 1500 BC. So scientists suspect that the meteor stone was later traded off by humans and somehow landed in Switzerland. Currently preserved in the Barron Historical Museum, the distance traveled by this arrowhead and the events of history it witnessed are truly unthinkable. Number 2, the buried army of Denmark. Ulken Edge Masslands witnessed one of the major archaeological excavations with the discovery of more than 200 skulls and remains. The meadows on Ulken were nearly saturated with corpses resulting from a post-battle massacre. The flesh was bitten off the skull with the help of animals and microbes. Surprisingly, the dead remains lacked any weapon, which forced the experts to believe that there was a deliberate relocation from this Denmark estate as a post-battle consequence. The skull showed evident marks of head injuries and broken thigh bones that directly hinted at some of the lost warriors. It is believed that apart from the 200+ remains excavated, there could be much more hidden underneath. Isn't it scary? Number 3, macuahuitl. This ancient weapon, hidden under the remains of central Mexico, serves as a true depiction of ancient engineering. Macuahuitl is a 1-meter-long lethal weapon, often known as a love child of a sword and a saw. Having a wooden frame with a handle and a central plank embedded with sharp razor-like blades on both sides, macuahuitl was an architectural marvel in the field of weaponry. The last known existing piece of an original macuahuitl was found in the Royal Armoury in Madrid, but was unfortunately turned into ashes during a fire in 1884. It was mainly used by the Aztecs and the Mayans back in the 900 BC. The manuscripts even mention macuahuitl as the same weapon used to behead a criminal or to sacrifice a soul. The blades were often built from volcanic obsidian and came in several numerous variations like thorns, diggers, or semicircular. It seems the Mesoamericans were way ahead of their times and had the potential to build anything out of nothing. Number 4, German Boo helmet. Do you know what is even stranger than discovering an artifact? Not being able to discover one? As weird as it sounds, archaeological experts kept excavating numerous lands in search of the Vikings' remnants, the fighters. The search was completed in 1943 when a Jamunbu helmet was discovered on a Norwegian farm. This metal cap was shaped like an armor head and had 2 cutouts for the eyes with a pointed frontal portion. Studies have suggested that the Vikings were protecting their armor from the Germans, so they hid it in the best way possible. Lastly, it was concluded that maybe these helmets were reserved for the special members of the Viking clans, like the chief worn during ceremonial rituals. Does it mean that these German Boo helmets might contain the footprints of a few of the most powerful people among the Vikings? Probably yes. Also a fun fact, German Boo's twin was discovered in Yorkshire, England in 1950 by some sewage workers. Why do you think there are so few of these? Do tell us in the comments. Why chromosome collapse? This artifact is a little different from the rest of this list, as it does not have any physical existence. But it surely led to a lot of progressive discoveries in genetic science. Let's go 7,000 years back, when the Neolithics faced a scary men-to-women ratio. We mean it when we say it was concerning 1 male born for every 17 females. The males were always subjected to nutrition deficiency, weakness, or premature death. In 2015, recent studies found the real reason behind this Neolithic Y chromosome collapse, more popularly known as a genetic bottleneck. Eminent leaders like Genghis Khan promoted a restrictive reproductive procedure. The women were allowed to get married into different clans, while the men were confined within their clans to preserve their bloodline. As an obvious result, the Y chromosomes hailing from the paternal side did not face any variations. The discovery of the real reason behind the collapse of the Y chromosome in Asia, Africa, and Europe during the Neolithic period was a breakthrough discovery explaining the brutal clan misery. What do you think? Do let us know your views in the comment below, and don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up.